Remember I told y'all I gotta go get something. Cause I kind of just, I don't know, I like the fact that I can see my forehead for a minute. Just let my little bit of edges that I got here from wearing them wigs for so long breathe, especially on that side. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do a reading real quick. I was starving. I had to go get something to eat. I thought it was earlier than it is. It's a lot later than I thought. I think that place, the eyebrow place, opened up in a minute. So I need to get my eyebrows done. But in between time, I'm figuring we can just do a quick reading. So it's something about people having control over someone or something. I feel like somebody want to like show that they the boss or something. Put somebody in the place of some, like, I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Somebody trying to be manipulative, or we dealing with a tricky group of people. Also, something about the red man's head. Because somebody's not just visiting a place, they're taking up the way. They're trade, like they're not working for something anymore. They're going. It's also like too, like somebody like made you different, or if I'm thinking about these people cloning people, somebody try to make somebody different. They're trying to bring, okay, say they have clones of somebody, they're bringing in new ones, like trying to say that it's old ones, like, oh no, you one of us. Like somebody know I figured out that they could be like a pygmy or something like this, and so they're trying to create a new breed of me through that, so that like the brain functioning, what I'm trying to say is the brain functioning, the activities, the work, the amount of finances, the place in society could be different when they're swapping out these different. It's like using you for 4 years as this, and then these people are getting money, using my energy, gaining money off of that version of me. And before I can get this, somebody else is collecting this, all this money, and putting that version of the clone. They're either murdering them, or they're destroying them, or they are putting them away. And somebody's want to show, oh, you said you the master, okay, well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring in your least, not least valuable, I don't think, powerful version of you. And then they gonna lose their head, because I feel like somebody could be around these people, or coming around these people, or something like this. This is so weird, because it's like people are building in a, like they're tech building families or something, or they want to run the world off of something. It just don't even match with human beings and mankind and humankind. It just does, whatever it is, it just, I don't know. It could be whatever they was using. You know how we know that they have mechanical birds and hummingbirds and, different kind of things that they could send out, to spy or whatever like this. Or there's just like they have cyborg people, they can have the same thing when it comes to animals and stuff. So somebody brought some, especially the fowl of the air or birds or flying energies. I don't know. They're doing something weird. I just was picking up on this. But it's like the men fall for it every time. They're the reason for the collapses every time. But they want us to honor them as something, because I don't even understand a man that can have a family and raise a family the American way and not be protective. That's why I think they go for so-called black men more, because it's no matter if it's true or not, the statistics say that there's more There could be more Caucasian men that stick around with their families or in their families. They might get divorced and shit more, but than so-called black men. So that statistic, rather, that's what people are doing or not. They bring the statistics out, and then the perception is everything, and then it'll start relaying in the population. If you let statistics or whoever's doing these testing, we don't know who these people is, what information they use, and how they collected the data. Sometimes people just want to look at the statistics. It's just something about the framework. But like I said, some of these lands that could be cursed, that's why they have more third world country areas. They have a mindset. It's a low vibrational thinking. It's a pattern. It's the way that they were made. Really ain't nothing to do. You know, they could get a rise real quick, but it's like sneaky stealing, whatever this is. You know how it's weird because it's true. Like anybody that get access to some type of power or something could abuse it. That's why you got to be already right within, all the way through and through. Because just to get power, it should be a settling thing, just to say, okay, I can clean this up. It should feel good. You want to do good. You want to try to do the best. You know what I'm saying? Like you should not say, oh, now I can do this and I can take advantage. And like, I don't know. So it's not in my caricature, right? I feel like at a time, somebody wanted me to feel like I have power. This could have even been a hovering energy. It could have been a dark energy or any energy. I don't know. But to say, you have this power, use it. And I still didn't abuse it. Or don't you know you're walking energy of this power, use it. And it's almost like if you're not going to use it for wicked, then somebody wants to strip this power away. Or they'll just walk away quietly. And then you'll feel like, well, it feels like I lost my touch in this area or that area or something like this. Okay, it's like somebody giving you training wheels. You got it in you, or I have it in you, whoever we're talking about, but you had training wheels on for so long. Somebody was giving you the superficial version of this, so when you actually need to dig deep inside and use it, you won't know how to use this gift or this power, and they can feel like they're God over you, or they gave you that and they can take it away or something like this. No, but it's just you have not had to. It's just like any human in survival mode. Anybody can get there. It's just a lot of people, like especially in America and towns like this and everything, we haven't had to be in that. The most survival mode we've been in is being in a house and you don't have that much to buy groceries, and so you got to probably only spend $100 on groceries and get ramen noodles and a pound of ground beef and break it up and into 4 portions, and one day make spaghetti with just a little bit of meat, and the next day make some tacos but put beans and all this other shit in there to make it more, right? Like you have to, improvise, okay? But I just see the pattern, and usually it is the men that can get misled by like sexual favor. This is like also feeling powerful outside of the home. Maybe a lot of men feel, oh, I work and come home and I do this or whatever. They have to study these people first to see what they can use or utilize or give them to make them feel empowered. But the whole time they're going into a trap. That's why I just like to sit. Opportunities come, they don't come or whatever like this. I'm still assessing the situation and studying the opportunity that you thought you put in front of me, and I'm observing it from all sides to see, yeah, okay, because one day this will be coming to me. So, I'm not going to I'll just sit here and use my brain to examine whatever this is while I feel like somebody's trying to restrain me, my feet from moving forward, or my hands, or my mind from picking up on signals or something going from here to there. It's something like, I don't know. But whatever they're doing, it was the first thing to get the man away from the women in his family, whether this is nieces and aunties and sisters or children or wife or whatever this is. To think that they're doing some big manly thing with all these men, and then they It's like whatever the power is, whether it's spying on people, but then you used it and you started spying on other men. That shit look weak. You started spying on other men's households. You start coveting, watching or allowing. Okay, yeah, you can. I'm busy over here with this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can look at that, but most of the time it be that you left at home or something like this, or you left behind, or the original thing that it had the value. And by the time you come back, it's been swapped out by something that's half that version of what you left behind. Like it says in the Bible, like somebody plant a vineyard or something, it's like this, and then they leave for a little bit and come back. But the men that you in the club with, or whatever you done did all this stupid shit with, instead of with your woman that you supposed to be doing it with, higher fine energy and upright, somebody got to get paid. And somebody else is heartbroken about it with the Three of Swords. There could be somebody that passed away here. All right. So this is all Mommy Watson syndrome, and this is all most of the time. I'm sorry, because you know it wasn't just the colonizers, it wasn't just whatever, it wasn't just the Caucasian man. I mean, it's very to know, it's just very important to know this. Yeah. So we got the Son of David, or the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody's holding on to something here. This will also be one of these upright sons of David. Could be in a foreign land, or they're with somebody that's foreign. And they can't walk away, because if they do, they're going to lose some kind of status. Somebody could have changed your status, okay? But somebody cannot steal whatever this is from you or me or whatever this is. This Ace of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's trying to engage or get somebody to choose. Oh. The Ace of Pentacles over something that is naturally, I don't know. It's almost like somebody's trying to lock you in too. Somebody did you wrong, they know they got betrayed, they whatever like this, and they locking you. It's like something about their status or your status, or somebody wants you to have to cling to, okay, somebody removing your status or your nationality or your standing, and then being bogus to you, or they might even come back and be nice to you, but you don't want to be with this person because you picked up on what they were able to do, and what they did, and what they allotted other people to do to you behind the scenes. That's worse than even stealing the money. And so you don't want to be with this person. So somebody could try to change your status or my status so that we can have to stay with this person. This could be how they felt all the time. These could have been a bunch of foreigners that was attached to Americans that thought if they wake up and realize what we doing one day, we screwed. And so they tried to screw up our fabric cloth covering our, even when I was listening to what we were saying last night, who touched my garment. This could be an extensive like spreadsheet or something. What can we say? Like how they say the Dead Sea Scrolls, or Dead Seer Scrolls. Like somebody could have like thwarted or messed up some original documents or something like this. Like we're talking about wars and battles that happened on the soil over centuries, decades, all this. Okay. It's almost seeming like there's a group of people that, because of their makeup, nobody can fuck with these people's stuff. And somebody did, okay? Somebody did. It could be these children. Somebody's messing with the fabrics of your life. So just say this is the West world. Let's say this is the real world. Let's say this is God's world. It's something about all your makeup on one list or something, and somebody swapped it, or swapped where it's located, or they did something, and it's these children that were bound to the devil or to some type of system or something like this. They learn their way through somebody, and then it's an uprising or a revolution or something like this. But again, they cannot steal whatever they did. They're not able to do this. It's almost like I was hearing that right before I parked here. I was hearing that song, fancy shopping sprees, something, something, I did it for her. Like this could be, okay, like I told you, it's the consciousness that motherfuckers don't want that's connected to me. So they could try to swap out my body or whatever. The consciousness remains the same. But say the me of 1993 or the me of 2023, that's somebody's favorite person. They don't like me talking like this or fighting for something, and so they just delete shit from my memory or something like this and go around with me in the world and spend all this stuff on somebody that won't even remember these memories. It won't mean nothing to this robot or this person, because without the consciousness in it, it's just a doll or it's just something like this. It's as a way to like pay you back for to have you, because this could be somebody that was all about you or something like this. But it doesn't matter if you're two different breeds. If it never registered to you in your reality about how much this person cared about you, it don't matter. You just holding me back from my breed or whatever this is. You're just holding me back in all aspects of my life because I'm not running anything. That means that you must be running all aspects of my life, my livelihood. You see, this could be something. I mean, this is weird to me. And this is a no, like something, this is very oppressive or something. Or like, who are you to think you could punish somebody else's wife or punish another person in their full existence or something anyway? Like, excuse me, that's just the kind of crazy shit like this. And this could be the young people that don't regard the old or the young. This could be old races or the new races that's coming in. This could also be there's another way to look at this, because that's really the original person like me coming in and say, I don't have to regard y'all, these new people with these green cards that you let in here, if I found out that this was warfare. I don't have to regard whatever this is. And I don't have to regard your old ways of the ancient that you're trying to push on me, because people underground still practice these things. I don't have to respect that. I'm a horn that's coming up and building something new. This also means that people could hijack people, because I think somebody wanted to make somebody jealous about this, about spending the money, but now this person ain't got no money. They didn't realize why they was trying to make you jealous, and you can't even see them because that's low vibrational thinking, and nobody gives a fuck what you doing with your money unless it's mine, right? While somebody was teasing you about this, it don't matter. On my level, my man done been broke and only been able to have a certain amount of money to go to work to make sure that I got something that made me happy, like a trip or something like this, because I wasn't working. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I really wanted to go on this trip. And he just gave me his last whatever the fuck in his pocket as his rate of what he was making in this reality. You get what I'm saying? So that's not nothing for me to find out that somebody's on the other side and they're a millionaire or something, and they was maxing out all their money or something. You had it. Somebody else offered it up or something like this, and allegedly they didn't even have it. So that don't make that bitch more special to me. You get what I'm saying? On each of those, I'm pretty sure there's somebody on the corner street right now, and a man can't. They got to sleep outside or whatever, and a blanket gets soiled or something, and the wife is out there with him, and he gave the wife the blanket that night because hers got wet, and he said, here, just take mine, or I could only find one sandwich in the trash can. I'm not gonna eat none tonight. You go ahead and have it. It depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? So somebody think that all that shit matters here, and some of us is on the planet like builder nations, or we are the engineers, or we are the creators, and you trying to oppress us and create some bullshit that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even on my. It don't even register me because it ain't even on my fucking level, really. Even though you need to know what's going on at the way bottom, and you need to be knowing what's going on at the way top. When it comes to this, whatever this is rebuilding or whatever this is of society, because it depends. What happens now depends on what it's going to be. And again, a oppressive nation, or a nation oppressed, is a nation abused. Should have never trust a man that would sneak behind his wife back and leave her abandoned. I didn't say somebody that went and was fucking Susie on his lunch break. We're talking about somebody that actually was planning with Susie to take everything from his wife and his children, or make a plan, or go to another country, or something detrimental. You know, or you don't talk to me because you think that I'm a at-home mom. You don't talk to me about doing something like getting a second loan out on a house or something, but you talking to this bitch at work about it or something. Like this is what I'm saying, because you think, oh, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But damn, if something happened to you, I'm left here in this house, and I need to know. This bitch didn't need to know, unless she needed to know because you planned on selling me out to another group of people or something like this. Do you understand? On my own motherfucking land. You see? Like, it's something weird like this, okay? So there could be these children or these young people, somebody wouldn't dare like do something. Somebody could have also created a large population of themselves. Okay? We don't know if this is a family, like a masculine energy said, hell no, I'm already whatever like this. They killed this person, put this person to sleep, use them for something or whatever. Like, you got anointed by that God over there, so we'll just keep you trapped down here and use the energy from you and use your semen, and we will populate people against your will or something like this. Like, some of this shit is weird, okay, what these people are doing. All right, but we got these children that have been lucid from the devil here. They could have killed the devil, bitch, okay, and they lucid from the devil. And then we got Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be like a because what was I gonna say? Because these people do all these things and then wonder why somebody will go into town and slaughter the whole group. You know, that's like me planning this is my last harvest. You know, I can only try this harvest one last time. I spent the last of my money on getting crop for corn or something like this, and then somebody come in and ruin the whole thing for me to feed my village or whatever. You know, this is a tribal affiliation. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Tribe, village. We're gonna say villages are more colonized and tribes might be wild. You know, that's an act of some type of war. I can't feed my people. I can't feed my children or something like this. So this could be these particular people. This also might like, oh, I'm not gonna give it to her because look how she acts or something. But you took another bitch into the dark and you showed her what to do, and you plotted with this bitch against me on my fucking soil or something like this. And you think that what you built here is protected? So this could be a Queen of Wands in reverse, or somebody wanted you to get sick, or somebody wanted you to get it dropped down, or this could be a father. I'm seeing the red-headed man though with the trolls all around him. Okay, somebody could have wanted to, I told you, a father or a feather figure wanted to bring you down to size to rule something but they knew that I could do so much more or something like this. But these could be the same people. It's almost like some people are stealing something and hoarding it up for you, and these people are respectable. They're not gonna do anything wrong or something like this. They were actually gathering this. They're the gatherers or whatever. But something could have went wrong here. There's also somebody that could have gathered and then said, wait, we got brains now, or we thinking for ourselves now. We will do this, and we will imprison the queen, and we will use the queen as a pawn to control other people, or as a lure or something to lure other people in or whatever like this, and use them. You get what I mean? And then in them, because people are going to come towards the queen, and then these little people were doing something. But if I go back with these little people, they think that they my boss now, and I'm looking at these people like, yeah, y'all came up with that smart plan, but everything else is dumb that you building. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying? But these are the people, or the little people, or the people. Y'all remember that show, The Littles? It could be a problem though if you let these individuals or these entities spread after knowing what they kind of did. So somebody could want to give you a wheel of fortune, or there's okay. These devil's children, they could have killed their daddy, the devil. The devil could have been my person, could have been your person, whatever this is. The wheel of fortune is now here. I'm the wheel of fortune. The devil could have had a hold of me. Okay, trying to rule things in heaven or from me or something all this time. There's something about it just almost giving me like either this Queen of Wands in reverse, the mistress, and the children right here that was chained by the devil. These people are doing an uprising or something like this, or somebody swapped me over to be, they married somebody else, or they got somebody else on paper, and then somebody's like, okay, I want the one that's lesser to have the wheel of fortune. It's something like this. Or like I said, this mistress think that she's going to own the wheel of fortune, which could be the actual wife of somebody, how they became fortunate. And when they got fortunate and moved to a higher level, like, you know, elite class or something, now they can let this wheel go, right? It's like your husband giving you to his mistress or something as a slave or some shit, bitch. Like, the this person wanted this too, because they know that I'm fortunate. I'm more fortunate than this man was. He was just able to plug into something and get that tap and get whatever the essential thing they needed to move where they're going, right, in that direction from me. So this is somebody that had an ecclesiastical marriage with me, but they had women in the underworld or something that also had children with these people, or something. I mean, I hope this ain't this wind energy or this poly wind energy, because some masculine energy could, I say I overrate these women because of the fact that these men could not let me, either me, you went against me and you plotted on me and I'm destroying every fucking thing. Okay, if all these women knew about me, every breath I take, every step, my social security number, and these were your whores, I will destroy every fucking single one of them, and the children all too, because they're not mine anyways. And then you thought, oh well, oh, what I created, she gonna destroy it, so I need to empower it first before I leave the earth. Okay, and they leaving with your ass. And then there could be another way that we look at this, like, damn, it was one more point that I wanted to make. It's another way that I could look at this. Maybe it's not to be said. So we could be getting like a deep, close eye look at, even there was rebellions back then. There was something, but then again, it just doesn't matter about it depends. So if you gonna allow that shit to happen or not. And because of the status or the stature, somebody could be trying to break down my stature so that I can't retreat by saying, go clean that shit out. And then it just get done. The heavens, the demons, whatever this is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the aftermath is. It's just done. You know what I'm saying? Rather than somebody that have to like, cause if you go back, it's already was mine. Do you understand? If this is America, centuries before they even, as far back as they could even go before then, it still don't matter. It's still the Christ, or it's still God's, or whatever. It doesn't, because people trying to go back and say, well, in this century they owned it. And motherfucker, what is it now? What was we talking about now? What did God say right now? Because these people went against what God said. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Or it's like, oh, that's why I say, or somebody's trying to make a Queen of Wands in reverse and make this person sick or out of something, or say that they're mentally ill or something to get them out of the way so these kids can run something when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. Now, mind you, these could be worker or server races. They know how shit happens in the background. They know about trust funds. They know about hidden, you know, LLC. They know about all this stuff that these people were preparing. Okay? All the little warfare tactics, the little tech tactics, they know about all of this. Because that's why I'm saying, if the person was already building with America, and I found out that you brought France over here and you were building with her too, and all the wealth and all of the strategy was over there, and you was just wasting your time over here with me, and you really love them as much as me, more than me, less than me, whatever, but you were doing that over there, I have the right to, as the queen and as the chieftain, the daughter of the chieftain, to say hell no. So last night when I said they let the parents out, they led the parents out of Egypt or something like this, but I don't know. I feel like somebody got led to slaughter. I feel like somebody was always jealous about the size of your family, but it was a waste of time because you could be a heavenly being. You don't even have a real fucking family here. It was just a plot or a ploy, or your family was in the background and you the only one that can't be touched, or I'm the only one that can't be touched because God is in me or God is in you. And so they left you there. They didn't know if it's true or not. They did, but they abandoned your ass there, and you the last one standing. So the Daenerys thing, when she got pissed off and she got on that dragon, she flew. That was a example of that. You, oh, I see what you did, nigga. You was with me on my side building in the background and with India or whoever this was, and then your ass was doing this, XYZ, whatever this is, right? And not only that, like Martin Luther King said, not only that, they paid these people to do this and they did that and they did that. Not only that, they did this and that and that and that. You see what I'm saying? And then, so it's living by the sword, dying by the sword, because if somebody's jealous that you had a big family, they went behind the scenes and they start building a big family, okay, they're gonna be feeling more haughty than you, like, look what I built or whatever. But your family or your group, even if they was from Africa, you didn't originate here, and so take that shit somewhere. So while Africa is sending these Americans back allegedly after they done siphoned all your energy and made babies from you while you was over there with that come back to Africa and drilling and fracking and all your energy or whatever like this. It's like walkie-talkies. Like people was being used as walkie-talkies. Yeah, somebody was bringing offerings to... Somebody else was bringing offerings to the devil. I don't know what this is. The Knight of Cups. The devil could be down bad right now, or in intensive care, or somebody's trying to warn it, or somebody that's like, or somebody's already doing this, or this is what they're planning. Because I seen something earlier where a man went into the hospital and just shot the man. Okay, so India could be being tricky right now. They're handing them energy. Michael Jackson, them dancers, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, these are like maybe like Shiva and them. These are more those gods or whatever this is. Now, when I was younger, I could dance too. The Fame girl, she could dance. I could dance. So, you know, this could, but I feel like I could have went far. This Miami person, that could be a dancer. I don't know. Somebody did something. They spread. It's like, think about it like this. They see that I'm a queen, or I got these extensive gifts, or I'm this extensive energy. It's like when they discover something like, oh, that bitch can dance like that. She got rhythm, whatever. Let's take this person and preserve it. Oh, she can do like this. Oh, she can do hair and stuff. Let's take this version. And they were just, I don't know. It's like weird like this. I don't know exactly how to explain it. But something is getting blocked. They're not going to be able to receive benefits or something. This could be also somebody like, oh, nigga, I see what you was doing or whatever. You're not about to do that to America. Like, nah. Because I'm telling you, or like I said, oh, that was another way. This woman don't want to be with that man. That woman, this Queen of Wands in reverse, want to be with you. I think I said that already. You or me, the wheel of fortune, the fortunate one. They wanted to get this man out the way that so y'all could be together. Shit, bitch, we don't know if this is another version. This would be one of your clones. Because if my clone was smart like made like me or smart like me, and they did like a Genesis movie, the movie probably couldn't do that well because I love myself that much that myself will come after myself and be like, bitch, I fuck with you. For real? Okay, let's do this instead of what the fuck they want us to do. You know, that you know what I'm saying? I love myself that much that myself will be like, bitch, why is we fighting? Bitch, you can be okay. Which one you want to do? Do you want to be the Queen of England, bitch? I mean, I'm gonna let you pick first because they did send me after you. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be the chieftain. You know what I'm saying, bitch? And you be like this, and then we can share our brain power and everything, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be, you know, or what? What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Or it's like God, like bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like me, right? I could be out of shape. I'm tired now at this point or something like this. And this new one, it's like, okay, let's just merge then, bitch. We gonna just become each other. Like we gonna merge. I'm gonna take the good shit from you and the good shit, and we gonna merge, and then we gonna overpower this whole motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, okay, you got the means and I got the money. Like, what is going on? Like that's what I be thinking. Okay, something can't get built back up again though. I just seen that. This is what somebody's crafting up with the Three of Pentacles, and the sun is shedding light on something because of what somebody did or something like this. You know, something may not be able to be fixed up again. And then we have, again, somebody want to pay something back to somebody. And then we got the Holy Spirit. Now, if this was a regular person, maybe something couldn't be healed, or whatever this person did to you or me, it can't be healed because they went up against the Holy Spirit. And so it can't. And now this person could be being numbered with this person could be numbered with the underworld. Okay. But this is sneaky. We had to be careful because I'm getting this in the background. This could be like somebody saying, well, it's Shalonda that was the one that was cursed to go to the underworld, and she's the one that can't rebuild again. But no, God told you that it was the bitch that you've been running around with here, that y'all both was going behind my back or something. It's not me. Like, so right now somebody is going to try to push somebody down and somebody up, but you have to be careful. It's something sneaky going on. Okay, the winner, it's like, oh, that bitch win anyways. Okay, but we the only ones that know what's going on. We got the message. Okay, well, go ahead and just place her down and then bring old girl up. Like somebody is being sneaky. Okay, so I don't know. That's just the only way I could kind of, you know, explain what I'm trying to say. Like, shit is I'm saying it here while it's already been done. Somebody else could be in a spot raised up, but that's not who it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be me. That person was supposed to go down. You understand? And I'm supposed to go up. But somebody's going to write it. They're writing it down some kind of way right now. However this is. With this craftiness. Somebody, well, it's not going to stick. Because he's got the chisel in his hand and the thing or whatever. But before you even do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like I just wish that you could see. Yeah, somebody's not crying anymore. Because somebody's just ruthless right here. Whoever this is. And again, it's just not, your pen ain't going to work. It's going to run out of ink. Your paper gonna catch on fire because this is an anointed one here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, with this Eight of Pentacles, they trying to put somebody that's anointed or upright in the bottom. But this is to feed these people. If these so-called lower ranking beings that's acting high because they got a hold of the secret information and they was able to empower their minds to utilize it. It's like weeds taking over the garden. Or somebody building a garden, but, you know, you're not even going to be able to enjoy it. Whatever that is in the garden is going to eat you alive. Like on Alice in Wonderland, when they was like, oh, what are you? And she's like, I'm an Alice. And they're like, oh, we don't want weeds in our bed. You know, and she was like, and then the mom was like, quiet, Bud. Somebody's name could be Bud, okay? Yeah, so somebody, so then it was like, oh, well, look at her petals. You know, laughing and everything like this. Like, ew. Like, this could be also somebody, like, sneaking around you or something, looking at your hands and feet and stuff like this or whatever this is. It's also giving me, like, the Empress amongst a lot of small people, or Gulliver's Travels or something, like, where they capture a giant and all these people just crawling around looking like, ew, look at how big the feet are. Look at this. You know, like for me, for instance, I'm probably wearing a size 9. Somewhere in between a 9, 9.5, 10 shoes, okay, to be real comfortable. Okay. And I got a big old hands. Like I swear size 11 or something, 12 and shit like this, 11 them rings. You know, so there's other women. Most women got little tiny little dainty little fingers. You know, their ring finger is the size of my pinky finger. Do you understand what I'm saying? Most women, their ring finger is the size of my pinky finger. They wear like a size 4, 5, 6 in rings. And probably like an 8 in the big, you know, the thumb ring can be like a nice little 8 or something. You know, they can wear bracelets. They can wear regular bracelets where they could just pick up something at the store. Oh my God, it's so cute. Let me try this on. You know, I can't do that because it gets stuck right here. So I have to wear plus size bracelets. I got to find, even though my arms are not that big, right? My arms are not that big. I got to find plus size bracelets just to fit over my hand. You get what I'm saying? If I want to wear bangles. So it's like people doing that, like, ew, like plucking or dissecting or something like this, okay? Because they never seen nothing. But it just proves that somebody's not, you know, these could be traits too. I'm guessing if they wanted to try to make somebody like a pygmy energy, yeah, they could try to make your facial features like that. They could probably do this because you're short or something like this. But at the end of the day, your other features, your hands and it don't match. It's not right. Somebody always been a giant in these days. This could be a Nephilim. I could be a Nephilim energy. Okay. Nephilims also, I noticed in my one card, the alien cards, they are the ones that can move trees from place to place. Okay. So somebody could have been pretending like they was a Nephilim using my energy or yours, and they replaced some people. Yeah, or they could have used money, a 9 of Pentacles. They could have removed from some people from one place to another. Okay, but they couldn't move the person that have God in them, so they just put me in the 8 of Swords, or you, or whoever this is. Okay, they put you in some type of imprisonment, and then they celebrate it here. So when the guns start blaring, and when these bitches' heads start rolling across the field, you let them know who it is. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is like, yeah, the fathers. See, and now this is what I was getting yesterday too, when they said your fathers are up to the old things again. Oh, sacrificing their own for foreign bitches. Okay, well, I got you. If I found out that this was my father was doing it, I would make sure I send my men in. Yeah, I would like to see. That's why I say I like to do shit myself, but they don't let me on the spaceships consciously. They don't let me do things. They don't let me take care of the things on myself. And you can't even trust the people to. That's why I said if I'm not accurately, like when you go on the airplane, you like, okay, I'm going at boarding gate AG or whatever. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. I'm coming out. When I get out the airport, you know, I don't like people like. I don't want to be involved with nothing where you gotta brainwash me or something like this from A to B. Cause I don't know what you the fuck you been doing. I don't like that. So. Now, mind you, these 3 friends or these sisters or these cousins or whoever this is, or just these 3 strangers, they was dancing up and down when they was able to get you caught up for something here. All right? They were. And this is, again, this could be their children here. Okay? And now you're in the 8 of Swords here. They were celebrating you in the 8 of Swords, and they gave something to their children. They're trying to give, or this could be not their children. This could be, say, the indigenous community. The indigenous people was doing something. They was doing other shit in the background that they wasn't talking about on their channels that could have been illegal. So they're all the rest of the indigenous people that's carrying on the indigenous community, they're gonna take America's shit and give it to these people. So when Dan Calloway with all the followers he got come out yesterday or whatever and start saying, oh, I'm about to they just mad because indigenous people is about to get back something. No, these ain't indigenous. And then if you think about the word us, digging in on us or siphoning from us oil and other resources, natural resources from us, and then honoring all these other digging fossil fuels and all this stuff, and then honoring electric vehicles and all this shit is goofy as fuck, because they want you to forget that there's some value in what we have, or we should be preserving what we have left, and that this bullshit, this chunk of whatever that you could if I had an electric vehicle, you could probably hijack my vehicle from another country over and get it to run off the road with me in it. Okay. And so and maybe it's just me, it's just the way I look at it. You know, I got to examine this shit all the way from A to Z. All right. So And then you trying to tell me you still need my natural resources to even power your shit. And you trying to tell me that it's more, this is smarter? Okay, or this is more advanced or something, or this is taking us somewhere. Okay, and then when I look back, if we mistreating all of the natural resources or something, and they're not producing the same, okay, where we getting it? Because you still need the natural resources and the fossil fuels to build whatever you're building. It still keeps humanity or people or something attached to the soil, unless you plan on everybody being inhumane or not human by the time of something, excuse me, 2030 or something. Somebody was building something else that's not natural or something. These children is not the most high. These is not the children of God. God said, go take all the motherfuckers out. They not mine. Get rid of them. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, but these are not mine. But they could be, because whoever this person is, that this high priestess that went in the background with this person, by the time they get to this point, they can't have children. So the children had to come from somewhere else. In order to get to this level or something, or even to celebrity status, some certain celebrity statuses, especially if these are people that came in as prisoners, which if you look up what a rapper is in the Black's Law Dictionary, you're gonna get the definition. I don't remember exactly. It's only 2 or 3 words. They're incarcerated. Most of these people, they were already men or something that turned women or something, like they cannot carry, like fully carry the children. They would need assistance or something like this. So again, to get you to go against or kill all your offspring or me or whoever this is, America, these people could be claiming that these their children, but it doesn't matter if these is American children and they've been chipped and they're being controlled by these foreign women or these lesser women or something like this by these men. Even if they was made with your DNA, would you even want them back? Because for centuries, I told you, they've been bringing your kids back here to kill you, taking them away from you and bringing them back to kill you. So somebody could have got beat up and they didn't have no protection. This could be somebody was, excuse me, somebody was like on the road or on tour or something, and somebody got caught alone, or somebody got caught off guard, or I think I seen a video of Bill Clinton walking down the street one day by himself and things like this. Okay, so even taking away the immunity from the past presidents, whatever, I don't think any of these people are the real people anymore. Anyway, they already been altered or taken. So somebody want to say, aha, I got you. You said do this or whatever, but these are just decoys or something like this anyway. So these plans is not going to work. Like, I know what I'm talking about. It's just my mind stretches in other dimensions or something too. And there's no rhyme or reason. I can feel something. It's the original organic energy. I can feel something when something is wrong or something like this. It's just hard when you have to be that core energy and you don't have anybody say, girl, did you feel that too? Or just like I do these videos, there's nobody afterwards like, damn, what you said in that video, I seen the same thing. So what if this means that we really talking about, and like, oh bitch, I didn't even think about that. You know, I think that girls have access to me to talk to me like that and wake me up out of my dreams or my sleep and talk to me like that without me being conscious of it. But I don't think I have that ability to do it to them. So America is wide open, and I feel like somebody could have closed the gates, and this is like a burden. All of these people are living off of our energy. America said that I can't carry them this time, and they forced themselves. So when they say, oh, you know, oh yeah, you know how Caucasian people, they made us think like they be like, oh, like a Caucasian lady walking down the street with her purse and a black person walk past and clutch it. There's a reason, even though what they showing us The muggings and stuff like this is somebody with like light skin or something like this. But this could just be some of us that didn't know our status was different, and we were supposed to be walking this earth with some type of privilege. And they didn't, all of the other people, like the 144,000, laughed and played around, and they knew that you didn't know because you was the most prominent one, or you was going to be the most abundant, or I was going to be the most abundant. And so they played around, and so they would be destroyed too. And I would just take everything, and then I would just be back America. And then, you know, whatever this is, like, I don't know, we got the sun here. It's just I have to talk about the shit out loud. So there's people all over the world probably listen to the video, but there's only, YouTube is saying that there's only one person watching. So do you understand what I'm saying? Girl, hi everybody. Somebody look, girl, you only got 20 views on your video. You mean to tell me that, so somebody gonna target you or something? But I can feel it. I can feel it. That's what Tupac was talking about, all eyes on me. Nah, they wasn't. That was talking about a future occurrence. That's what's going on with me or somebody else right now. There's people that you don't even know is listening to this platform here, or yours. So we got somebody can't steal something. All right, and they're heartbroken about this. Okay. This could also be, India don't want me to be able to take it from this, whoever they made try to look like the old version of me from 15. The one with the fleur-de-lis jersey on. Okay. Back when I used to iron my pants with the creases in it. I don't think that that's me, or they're trying to say, oh, that's the person that we did something to and we brought them back. But if these are my enemies and they took that person and they're empowering each other, then y'all must be the same. That got to still be India. Again, in the 90s, all the dancing, partying, kicking it, all that shit, freaky dancing, R. Kelly, them, that's all handing them energy. That's all India. Okay. And these people is using their technology or something like this, or their fuel or their original something here to, yeah, because look, what did I just say? That's probably not, they trying to make it like this person died and came back as Jesus or as Christ, whatever they're trying to do. It's not, this is not, this person didn't die. That's why we got that Empress card out the other day, that somebody is the same as they was when they was little. Somebody is the Alpha and the Omega. But I just feel like even if that's me right now, like they stole the most precious time right now for the past 7 years to see how shit is really done. They stole that time and that information and that data that I needed. It's in me still, but it's going to be hard for me to pick it up and find it myself. Like these people were in, like, they were in some kind of training mode, or they were doing something here. Right? And then we got the High Priestess in reverse with death in reverse. And this person shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have said that they was the one that died, or they're back, or I'm Christ back after 20 years or 30 years or something like this. Okay. Because I feel like somebody's saying that they can help, or this could be a Bilquis energy that was taken by these people. And remember when she said they showed me how to use their tools. But this person was using them against me too, to make sure that if they were going, say that this is the old me, right? Or some other girl that was dating this masculine energy and they got surgery to look like me. Yeah, because it's like, but the mind is dirty or something, or somebody could be trying to cleanse themselves and make it up to you. But again, I feel like this person is the one that imprisoned somebody, or whoever this is that want to be you or me, they are the one that did this. Yeah, and whoever this man is, he could have been like Islam, or this was the secret life that this person had. Like because it wouldn't make no sense. You would have just been with her the whole time, with whoever situation this is. It must be something that I or you were, the righteous one was carrying at the time. Why the dark woman needed him to come up here and play like, and be like, I'm okay with it. If he's up there with you and down here, I ain't okay with none of that shit. I don't share no, I'm not sharing no I'm just not, because this has something about fortifying something. You can't have nothing fortified. None of this shit makes sense with these people with 30 wives and stuff like this. Solomon them must have been aliens or something, because every man in the Bible was not supposed to be having all these wives. God is the word have written that is certain men in the Bible like Solomon, or they're named, and their life is different than everybody else. And you know what I'm saying? It didn't say every single person should have these wives or whatever. That's why I think God is warning about polygamy, and don't follow the ways of the nation. And it's funny because they call the nation of Islam the nation, and I just think that it's, if you break the word down, it's like po. This could also be something to do with writers and stuff like this. But po, lie, game. They say, oh, to build up the abundance, but it's too much with the stress and the communicate. It's too. Is you really winning? Like, I don't know, but whoever this Islam, whoever this Mohammedan person, this person is in reverse, because there was some sneaky shit you was doing behind the scenes to steal from. Because Solomon is the book of Solomon, and Solomon alone, it's something tricky. Because for some reason I'm trying to think, like, Solomon sometimes is giving me Islamic measures in the book of Solomon, and then other times it gives me, Christian. But only reason why you would need 300 wives or whatever you would call these people, and they would be covered up even if they was men, is that if somebody's coming into a place, settling, spreading these wives out, they're buying up the land. Do you understand? That was a gang bang. That was like a, you know what I'm saying? This is like a caravan of like gypsy, like, set up your tent and try to see how much money we can make off these people in this town, a circus, or, you get what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, with Sheba was with Solomon. Sheba is an American empress to me. Okay, we could just go ahead and go there with that, with the American lioness that's supposed to be extinct. Sekhmet, all that, it's the same to me. I feel like she always seems the same to me. But you have Beersheba, Bathsheba, you got Sheba. It's still, to me, that's God. That's a female god of America. Ancient Egypt, that they say is in America, whatever the fuck it is, that's America. Solomon is the iffy one. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you think when the people even first came up with the sex ring, trafficking ring, with the ringling energy, they needed the soil to put the tent down, to build the foundation, for a little bit of time, to open it up to the public, to get money. You entertain these people, and then whatever. But at nighttime, I don't know why I'm getting this. At nighttime, when these people was in these towns with these circus, they do certain things or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that, but this person is, oh damn, the card flew out. They're gonna have to pay back this money or pay back something. This person and these 9 cups and this Russia Gate or this Watergate or whatever this is, these people, it's dark water or this black water people, some of the first peoples over there on the east of the garden. Ooh. In like the New England area. It's called the Black Pond, the Black Water, Black Sea. It's a little spot of water off of there, like in the New England area off of the coast. But I think Russia during wartime had something to do with these people. Now, I think that this either could be people that's connected to what's on my mom's side of the family, okay? Or these people have been holding on to that image for a long time. That's why I said with the black family, these people could have been already wiped out, the original people in my breed or my something. But if they say that God is in me and they can't move me, that means that that's why I'm always the one that feels like I'm left behind. Like I just been invaded some kind of way, and then I'm left behind to like pick up the pieces. Now somebody else is saying that that's them. They usually left behind to pick up the pieces. But that person could have been an imposter. They was only doing that to stop me from being able to do it, so I won't be prepared for this great day. So that's like they went way back and looked for somebody with a similar phenotype and let them play the part that I was going to play for the past 20 something years. Okay, even if it was this best friend. And the person could have loved, but me figuring it out ruins it. It's just, that's the only way that I can look at it. And this could also put this person in jail because whatever they did was unjust here. But I'm not worried about whatever, because this is like everybody gonna have to go to that place, dead or alive. It's somewhere that these people that's numbered, that you, now you've been on earth and we let you have that freely to have that shit. And you was Mexican or you was black or you was African and we let you have that rent. And what did you do with it? Everybody's gonna have to account for whatever the fuck this is that they just did. And I'm not worried about nothing that can't be replaced by the time you get to that line. It don't matter. God could be like, yeah, oh, honey, and still smile at you and be there. But when you get to them gates and whatever the fuck you did, it's coming out. Look, Page of Swords. It's been seen. The initial thought, even if you tried to just, if these people just talking on walkie-talkies, they're not talking on cell phones. Hey, meet me at the, you know, you think it, so you don't have a phone log or something. Like somebody's going to have to pay. Yeah, that's why I say it's back again. You cannot. You was being sneaky and somebody's enlightened about what the fuck you was doing. And that's just it. You was celebrating with these other women and they was living it up. They was being, I'm seeing that one card, indulgence, I think, from my little cutesy little people deck. It's indulgence, and there's 3 women that's all with these towels and these things wrapped up. So everything that your woman was sitting there, you know, at home, yeah, somebody going to jail. This is like a big sting or something, or they already did. And this could be the actual real male here, dead or on the other side or something, that they not crying no more because they happy that you got what you gonna get, what you supposed to have, or something like this. Or this could also be somebody that got you out of the Queen of Wands energy, people having access to someone, or like I said, somebody that made somebody sick. Somebody was not pregnant, somebody was not protected, and somebody then did something to get a Queen of Wands sick. Okay, this could even be somebody had to get that, sacrifice their daughter or something to get sick, so that people would not like give them a disease or something. Okay, and so that people would not be able to have access to this child or this person or whoever this is. Okay, it's like the only way out of this is sick with the money. Sick with the money. 9 of Pentacles. It's a short life, 9, 10 year, 20 year span or something like this. But you know, whatever. But we're not going for it. Okay. Yeah, this shit is dead here. It's dying here with me today. Some of these people, they got the wife and the children around a man or something, or a woman. Same thing with a woman and his children. He don't know what the woman is being mean and not feeding his kid and talking shit and being mean and turning off the lights on people and stuff like this. Because I'm thinking about my supposed stepmother, the wicked stepmother, when I had my baby or whatever. And I remember one night, because I had to stay with them for a little bit, the last of my pregnancy, and when I first had the baby, I was living in the Grandmore house. Okay. And this is where I think the thing with the Ramsey girl happened. It's something between this place where I'm at right now and that place. I don't know. But I had to make a bottle, and I had the bottle warm on the countertop, and I was so tired, and I had to come upstairs and make my baby a bottle. And I went in the kitchen, I turned on the light or whatever like this, the little light, and I started making the bottle or whatever, started warming and everything. And then she just got up out the bed out of the middle of the night. Unless the person don't sleep, I don't know. She just got out the thing, and then she just walked in the kitchen and she just slapped off the light and walked right back to the room. I'm like, the fuck did you just do that? I'm just sitting here pouring milk and just spilt the milk. Why the fuck is you? I think I could have even been still breastfeeding at the time and mixing breast milk with. I was going over to the formula. I was mixing the breast milk with the formula at the time. So that must have been one of my vessel that could still produce milk. That can produce milk. Because this last time I had a problem with it, but I think it was because I got my nipples pierced before I had this last child. And so I had to take the nipple piercings out before a couple months before I had the baby, so that I could make sure everything gonna be working just fine. You know, the baby can't drink with a damn nipple ring on there, choke the damn death. So I took them out early or whatever. But that they could have already killed or taken that version of me, and that's why I was having a hard. Plus, she just it just was different with her. You know, I did breastfeed a little bit. I breastfeed at least a couple months with all the children. But with this one, it almost like something was not working right with my milk ducts or something like this. So, but she came up, she turned off that light, and she looked at me, and then she just turned off the light and walked back in there. It was pitch black, and I spilled the milk. I'm like, why the fuck did you just do that? I didn't even say nothing to her. I just was like, what the fuck? Why would you even do some shit like this? And then I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm not about to be playing these games or whatever like this. You know, and then, because I know that there must have been like a darker spirit or a prejudiced spirit on them at that time, because even like I about to say the boyfriend, oh my God, the brother, her son, when he used to have his friends over there, and I would wake up really late in my room. Like, they had to build me a room in the basement to stay there, and his room was next to mine, and my room was like, when you come down the big stairs here, underneath the thing was the little playhouse with the cutout right here. You come down the stairs, the long stairs, and then there was another door right here. You open up, and then you open up another door, and my door, that was my room. And then you go down the hallway right here, and it was the boys' room. And then on this side right here, it was the family room. And if you open up the door on this side, after you come down the stairs and go around the corner, this is the living room over here. And then you open up another door here, and there's a cellar. There's like I never really was all back up and through that bitch, okay? Because it had a storm door on it. You know, one of them big ass storm door, like where you could open up, like you would think it's only in Kansas, where you could open it up from outside, two big ass doors, and then you could walk down there and then open up a door to get in. Or it's like a tornado storm dwelling, or I don't know why they do that, okay? But that's what that house had, and I never liked that. But they also had an egress window that was sitting right over, like the couch was right here, and there was an egress window. Egress window is the ones that it has stairs, you could walk down, you know, into the egress window. Or you could, you know, if it's like if it's for coding, right? So if you, I don't know, it's a lot going on around here, y'all. I keep looking around. So like, for instance, I wanted to have a daycare in my basement. They said I had to get an egress window. It's like $3,000, $6,000. You get it dug out. So if a fire or something happens upstairs or something, you could get the kids out. So it had an egress window with the stairs down there too. And that's why when I look at my black and white cards, my demon black and white cards, that card always freaked me out about that stairway with that light shining down. And then when they were showing the clips on TV of the JonBenet house, and they said, oh, the flashlight on the car, there ain't no fucking flash, that's a scope. I looked it up. It's a scope for a weapon. Those pictures of the JonBenet house, that's a scope from a fucking a rifle, some kind of gun. I looked it up. It's not no fucking flashlight. Even though we used to have a big old, my so-called spouse used to have a big ass flashlight. like with a 12-inch handle on it. It could kind of look like one, but it got that little thing sticking out the. It got that little thing sticking out the side. That then I said that's not no flashlight. When I seen that little handle thing, it's like a billy club. It's something like that, like you will see on the end of a billy club. That's not that, is what I said. So it's almost like all these people put all this shit on me for the last day, like me conversing with myself and not having anybody to build with. And I think that somebody was stealing people to build mentally with me, but they were just stealing. Somebody wasn't making sure that they wasn't just stealing. They was acting like, oh, I'm building with her or something. It don't matter if I'm not gonna be. What if something happened to that person I was building with? I can't get back to that information that y'all was siphoning from me or whatever in my sleep, because that's all that must have been. And I didn't let them do that. What do you do if you find out that the man that was supposed to be, this is very vital information, and this motherfucker mishandled it or something? You get your ass out of being the chief. I mean, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what else to say. And if it can be proven you was doing it on purpose, you get beheaded. The fuck? You put in other people's life at stake. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I don't know who told you that these fucking presidents and these people is untouchable, or these fucking world leaders. Y'all, they be acting like they got the rings around the America neck. Yeah, them lower grade, the Sims girl and them, you had that ring around their neck, where you probably even slid one around my neck and you was playing around with it with motherfuckers on a higher level. But really, motherfucker, I got the leash. With the new world order. The fuck you thought this was? You either play the game or get the fuck on. So we got the 9 of Cups here. I better be feeling included on everything on every motherfucking level, or you gotta go. Somebody gonna have to run this shit back. Yep. What did I say? I see your ass. 2 of Swords in reverse. Somebody don't got the blindfold on. They can see something here. It's for something that somebody seen. Now, we was gonna read that chapter in the Bible. Somebody, you gotta be. I'm telling you, somebody being real slick right now. Because my person got like sunburn or some sun rash or something on his back. And remember, we read that shit about, oh, I'm gonna make these things break out on them or something like this. Be careful, because scientists could be. Scientists did come up in our reading the other day. Somebody could have injected somebody with something to show them signs so that you could kill this person, or some people could kill this person to move this person out of the way. But science did that. That ain't what God did. The real motherfuckers that's dropping like flies from this disease is somewhere else in the world. So somebody want to make you give up hope or something like this. And then also think that the person around you, you just got to be careful, man. But something is over. Somebody could have something. They could have got it from this Miami, or somebody from Miami, or whatever this is, or when they went to Miami, I don't know. And so somebody got to pay. And this is heartbreaking, because that probably is the last time, I don't know, you're going to see this person or something. This is the truth. Because, you know, somebody got infected with something or something. Shit. It don't even have to be the person with me, but that was a sign for me that either somebody gave somebody something on purpose. This is one of the people that was doing something behind my back. It's you have to be careful with this shit, y'all. You looking at this person like you're the one, but it's really somebody that's coming in. They could be healing from that shit. The scientists gave it to this person for you to move this person out the way, so this next motherfucker that really got something to come in. Listen, with that Queen of Wands in reverse, somebody better listen. So you don't end up with this death, so you can escape this death. Including me, bitch. I am not talking about me about not listening. I'll be cross-examining this shit for the rest of the day. Yeah. Okay, it might not be an ending. Also, somebody could have came into the night and treated this person so that they could go back to a happy family or something after giving you something, or that's what the plan was. This could be heartbreaking, or somebody wants you to be back in a happy family with this person and you don't want it, and so you heartbroken. This could be the message here. And since I ain't had sex with nobody that I know about it for a minute, this means that somebody would have had to poke me with something, or poke you with something, or somebody was doing something to you in your sleep. But something could have got blocked here. Damn. Yeah, but again, whoever they try to do this against is the Holy Spirit. And these people is burdened. It's like you was caught doing it. So like you get, yes, do what you need to do. And somebody put this high priestess over the Holy Spirit. And that's why your ass gonna hear it. All right. And this person can't put somebody out. So they want to be in a union with somebody, with you or me, or this is somebody that was in this, trying to be in a 10 years or 5-year relationship. Okay. For 5 years, somebody already been passed away, but probably of COVID or something. But for 5 years, these people could not figure out a way to get you out. So they could be trying to think about a way to get somebody out, or this could be somebody that thought a crime against a king or the Holy Spirit, and you already thought it in your head, so you already done with. Because somebody's trying to escape being probed. This is another reason why they swap people out. The people that ain't really powerful or nothing like this, they swapping them out because they're trying to hide database or facts or whatever this is when these people get probed. Do you understand? For you or me, the ones that so-called have some type of abilities or power with your something, they're using us as conduits to empower them, and then, you know, discarding or degrading or whatever the energy. But anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. Okay. Today, I just wonder about my forehead. Like, I just look different. But, you know, I don't really wear stuff where my forehead is, but I just feel a little bit free because a little piece of my face is showing. I don't know. But I just think I need to get my eyebrows done and stuff like this. Okay. Home, eat a clown. I'm also getting like Joker energy. Okay. With this kind of face. This could also be the Joker and the Queen. The Joker could be wanting to be the Queen. And so the Joker is trying to entice somebody to act like a Joker energy. Okay? So that the Joker could be the Queen. Something like this, y'all. Okay? Yeah, so somebody can have a dark birth. Yeah. Okay? And have these people on their back or beating them up. Somebody could have been doing this to you or me the whole time. Okay? They wanted me to birth something dark, sinister or something here. This could be also the dark nails. I normally don't get dark colors on my nails. I like something kind of like, I don't know. I don't like girly, flowery, white and blue and pink and puffy. But I normally don't get dark things either. But again, so that people can run up on this person and beat this person like they did to the Joker or something. This is another reason why this person is going to have to, that's why they in reverse. They're losing these women, something like this as well, because if you was behind the scenes treating a woman like this any man, they should get stripped of their something here. Yeah, because somebody was doing something behind my back or your back with the Queen of Swords here. They were creating a dark breed or tribe or something, or a tribe in the underworld or into the darkness here. All right. And any way it goes, these people cannot get, this person was really married to me or you. Okay. In the ecclesiastical manner. Yeah, the Holy Spirit energy here. And this was a holy matrimony. And this is the reason why they can't kick me out of the crown or the Vatican or something. If anything, this person has to go. All right. Hold on one second, y'all.